Anyway, cheers, motherfucker.
Yeah, cheers once again. So the devil tried to stop us, but we getting ready to move forward with this.
All right, so we're gonna do the intro again because we're gonna cut all that out from the beginning. Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right. As we had said before we were rudely interrupted by statically mics, is if you were on our group trip Grown and Sexy 2024, put a 1 in the chat. And if you met us on the Carnival Horizon, which was not a group event, it was just us getting away, woo-sawing after such a major event for us. Yeah. And celebrating his birthday. I kind of celebrated mine a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of was a duo.
So put a 2 in the chat if you met us on the Carnival Horizon. And then there will be a kind of like a part 2 to the birthday festivities. Yeah. Because for my birthday, we're doing something a little later. We couldn't do it on my birthday because we just couldn't. But y'all see what that is. I'm not going to really announce what that is, but you'll be able to see it and come along with us with that.
All right. I see the family ones in the chat. Yes, indeed. I just want to first say, family, thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and celebrating with us for the whole week. Put up with us for the whole 5 days, 6 days, how many days we was out there. I'm telling, we had a good motherfucking time with y'all. We still talking about it. We are. And it is very few trips that happens for us that we just continue to talk about them. And this is one for the books, babe.
It is. I was telling Stanley when I got back to the room, because first of all, I'm hard. Like, y'all will never really see me sweat. I don't get to crying like that. But when I stood in front of that sea of people with those red shirts on, and everybody genuinely being excited and seeing the people from last year mingling with the people from this year, and all the introverts clicking off and turning to extroverts, I literally was crying. I was like, wait a minute, what's wrong with me? Am I getting soft as I get older? Like, what's going on? But it was just so good to see that, because you never really know when you do these group trips how they're really going to turn out. Like, you can do all the prep, all the planning in the world, put everything into perspective, but you just don't know until you get there what the energy is going to be, what the energy that we bring, what y'all bring, what the ship's bringing. Like, you just never know, is that going to cultivate into something that's going to be beautiful, and to have it cultivate into something so amazing was just
awesome,
dynamite.
I'm still seeing the ones. What's going on?
It was just so dynamite. First of all, before we go any further, I want to give a major shout out to, because last year we did a lot, most things on our own. We hadn't built our team yet. So this year we got a coordinator. So we had a coordinator on board. So Tamia,
indeed.
If she is in the chat, y'all already know.
Out.
If y'all were there, Tamia did the darn thing. When I tell you, she was the replica extension of me on board, but with that boldness to do what it had to do to get the job done, but the sweetness that it took to let everybody know that when she said something, it came from a great place.
Right.
I couldn't have asked for a better coordinator on board. I had 2 assistants, which was Tamra, Spicy T, and my cousin Treva. My assistants were everything.
Yeah,
anything that I asked them to do, they did it.
Yep.
And also, we had our photographer, which is the official Grown and Sexy photographer, Q.
That's our boy.
Y'all have not seen the pictures yet. He has been uploading the pictures to me, and every time he blows me away. Like, his eye for detail is incredible.
Amazing. Yeah,
it's incredible. So I just wanted to give all of them their flowers.
Yes,
and their corsages. Wow. They have us on this line right now, because
we appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. We couldn't have
pulled this off seamlessly without you all. So what else?
Because I wanted to bring up that when we was out there on all the people on Virgin.
Okay, so we're gonna give y'all a little behind the scenes. Y'all probably seen this because the embarkation day video is out already. So this was the first second tearjerker for me.
When we saw this right here, it like, wow.
That part.
Wow. Like this is nothing but God, man. And love. I mean, wow.
Yeah. And then here's the thing that most of y'all didn't see or hear about was that we were constantly being pulled into these corners while we were on the trip from people that were on the ship with us. And these were Caucasians, different races,
Yes.
the LGBTQIA community. And they were like, are we welcome into something like this? Because your group is everything. They are so friendly. They are welcoming. Even though we're not with them, they always bring us in to participate in the things that y'all are doing, like not the things we're doing, but while they out on deck and whatever.
Yeah.
And people were like, no, for real, can I join y'all? I said, it's open to everybody.
Yep.
Like, I don't care. Bring it. If your vibe is good, come.
Yeah, come on. We would love to have you.
So that was amazing too, because sometimes when you have large groups on trips, you don't know how you'll be received by the other passengers on board. But we have such a unique crew of people that we just get along with everybody, and we just don't come in and look at me like taking over. Like we just blend.
Yeah,
we blend. We do our thing. We have a good time, and we bring everybody along with us.
Yes, we do. And we see a lot of y'all speaking in the chat. What's going on? What's going on?
Y'all.
What's up? We started on a tangent talking about the trip. That's how much fun we've had on these trips.
It is.
But oh, did you finish your thought?
I probably didn't. My brain is fried. Like I have 2 weeks of work I've been trying to catch up on. My brain is. That's why I ain't answering no questions today. I ain't got it to give. I ain't got it to give.
But so you already talked about the meet and greet.
So after we did meet and greet, we headed to Sail Away. So Sail Away on Virgin Voyages, if you don't know, they come with the champagne.
Yes, they do.
And it was free flowing. And I don't know if the mission was every time my glass got half empty, people were snatching my glasses from me and replacing them with a full glass. So I really can't tell you how many glasses of champagne I had. Right. I just know that I kept just being auto refilled. And the more they
auto refill,
the more it was just getting turned up. So one thing we say about Virgin Voyages is that their Sail Away ain't like a Carnival. It ain't like a nobody else. It's like a Virgin's.
That's a Virgin.
But when you have a group on there, forget about it. So we had a good time. And then one of the castmates looked at me and she said, "This your group?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "All right, let's start the conga line." So we just started the line going all the way around the Lido deck, around the swimming pool. It was just a good time to be had.
Yeah, it was. The vibes was everything.
The vibes were everything.
Oops, turn that down. Yeah, so the vibes was everything out there.
Yeah, so we did. We had a good goddamn time. And as y'all can see, like there are people that ain't with us, but they in
over
the group.
There with, yep.
So we'll see y'all next year.
Yeah.
That's how it happened. Everybody from the outside. I had one girl, she found me on Facebook and sent me a message. And she was like, "I'm not with y'all, but God darn it, I'm with y'all to the end of this trip." I was like, well, okay. Okay.
So one of the things we say about our trips is that it brings all the introverts out. So let's do like everyone that has already put in the chat, we're gonna put y'all to work tonight. If you were one of the introverts, put another one in the chat. If you were an introvert on the trip and you found yourself doing stuff that you ain't never thought you would do on vacation, put another one in the chat. So we had, let me see, we'll find, nope, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Yep, look at all the ones. Yep, look all the introverts, y'all. And did stuff that they won't normally do on vacation. And so last year we only had like a few pool jumpers. This year, I think it doubled and tripled, didn't it?
I want to say, if that pool was bigger, I think everybody would have been in that daggone pool. But listen, Scarlet Knight was one. Look at KK.
Look.
Scarlet Knight, Charles, like everybody was turned. Like me and my cousin, we led the charge. We were like, "Let's go." I couldn't get in the water because I'm still in a
You still in the boot?
I'm still in a boot.
Yeah, you was in the
So I was really doing way more than the doctor had prescribed. But it's my group trip. How can I not participate in the stuff? So I paid for it. but I didn't jump because I was still in the boot. But it was just like, bow. Look at Alan. Look at Alan.
I'm telling you, like Scarlet Night be that wild. So my question is for the ones that are either you're booked on July or you booked on Greece, who in for the pool? Who going this time? Are we doubling, tripling again?
Who that guy right there? So we always say that when you come to Scarlet Night on Virgin, it's something that you have to experience. Like you can't be told what that energy is. You just gotta feel it.
Yeah.
And that energy is something that's insane. But I promise you, I still to this day, we still have not felt the energy of the very first one that we were on. This right here has nothing on the first one that we experienced by ourselves. That first one, like we said, we literally thought the shit was going to
explode. I see EJ said pool time. I see Tamia said I'm in. Team to be say July 25. All right now.
No, Tamia said I'm in again.
I'm in again. Yes.
Listen, everybody. Juicy was in the pool. She looked at me. She said, "This ain't what I do. This is not what I do." I said, "Until today. Until today." But oh, it was such a good day going time.
Yeah, it was.
Pajama night was fun. Here's the thing. I thought everybody had stood us up on pajama night.
Yeah.
Me and my husband were in the middle up there dancing, and Tisa and Kevin, they were over there with us. We never saw our group.
Nope.
Then the next day, we started to see all these videos and pictures being released. And I said,
I was like, what?
Where the hell were y'all? They over on the outskirts. We all in the middle. They were like, they thought that we went to bed. I thought that they went to bed. But they were there. It was so funny.
What's going on, Joe?
What's going on, fam?
All right, so we had Scarlet Night. So the next thing I think was such a highlight of the trip was when we went to Paradise Beach.
Yes, so we did go to Paradise Beach. Paradise Beach is, if you know about Mr. Sancho's, Paradise Beach is an elevated version of Mr. Sancho's. It's not as turned up, but to be honest, if you're going from a Virgin Voyages yacht style cruise, you don't want to go to Mr. Sancho's. Catch that.
Right.
Let's go ahead and elevate and keep the whole experience elevated. So we went to Paradise Beach Club, which was very, very nice. They worked so well with me. Oh my God. Anything that I asked or I requested, and I was like, okay, how can we make this experience unique to just my group and welcome my group? And she was like, if you can create a banner, we will put that banner up so that as soon as your group comes in, they know that they are welcome to Paradise Beach. So we had this big banner of me and Stanley on it, and I think it said Life With Us TV,
yes,
Grown and Sexy 2024, Paradise Beach Club. They provided me with the graphics to use in the background because they wanted their graphics in the background, but they were just so easy to work with.
Yeah, they were.
And when we got there, she was like, "Are you Lynette? Please tell me you're Lynette, because I've been asking everybody, where's Lynette?" I said, "Yep, it's me." And they really treated our people like they were VIP. I never saw anybody without some food or a drink in their hand.
Right.
And then we did the color red for our pictures on that day, which turned out to be a really, really good experience. And it looked great. I mean, melanin and red always looks great together.
Oh yeah, always look great.
So
that was Paradise Beach in the pool.
Yes, that's Paradise Beach in the pool. The next thing was Bimini Beach Club.
Yeah.
I mean, we did some karaoke nights in between, so we will talk about those. Karaoke nights for me, night one was a challenge. I don't know why Virgin Voyages did not upload. It was almost like the machine that they gave us was in the back closet somewhere and it hadn't been updated for years.
Right.
No songs that anybody wanted to sing were on there.
Right.
When I say nothing was on there, nothing was on there. But we made it do what it do. Not my standard. Trust me, it's not.
So we had to ghetto rig it up.
So the next time we ghetto rigged it up, Q had a little machine, and then you know how you do at church when the stuff ain't going through the system like it's supposed to. You take the mic and you push it up through the speaker so that it can do the surround sound. It's literally what we did, but we were able to do karaoke with our music and the selections that we actually wanted to do. Right. So that turned out to be really good. And Stanley got up there and got to preaching, and and acting bad up there. Yeah, you had to be there for that one.
And I would say at Bimini Beach, this is why I see this.
Yes, and Bimini Beach Club, Bimini Day, we did the neon theme. So everybody dressed in neon colors, pick whatever color you wanted to do. So that was us against the rocks, getting in position to take our
y'all
photo.
Look good.
Now, didn't we look good?
Man, y'all look good.
Got on neon, baby.
Wow. Yeah, y'all look good. So that was at Bimini Beach Club, and then what?
After that, we did farewell dinner at Pink Agave, and Pink Agave tried to play us until I said, let's speak to the manager. They tried to give us this shortened menu, and I get it. It was 140 of us. Yeah. They were trying to do something that was quick and they can turn over fast back there in the kitchen. But what you can't do is X out your most popular dishes from the shorter menu. That made no sense. So they didn't have no steak. They did not have the corn.
Yeah, it was hot.
And like seriously said, you would have got us if we weren't here last year. But last year we know. So where's the steak and the corn? And I'm like, exactly. That's why I was like, no, y'all got to fix it. Y'all got to fix this. We'll write a letter.
Yeah. Indeed, we will.
So next thing I know, we had steaks galore coming up out that kitchen.
And they were good too.
They were good. The corn was good. No, I'm lying. I didn't even have the corn. I had the potatoes. The potatoes were good. So that was a good closeout. And throughout our group cruises, we always do random raffle giveaways and things like that. So I think we gave away like $1,000 in gift cards.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. And hope y'all use it wisely. Everybody that won them too.
That part. Seriously said we know. Yes. I was like, you can't get over on people that been here before.
Right. So we are also gave out some gifts to them that we came back and we presented and said, hey, you guys think we should offer these to the family? And on was it Instagram, people's going crazy on Facebook's page. Yeah, Facebook. So we wanted to bring it to y'all tonight. So we're just gonna show you like what we gave as far as gifts. So the women, they got, of course, the Lifewithustv fanny pack, the waterproof fanny pack. So they got that. They
and of course everybody got a shirt provided from us.
Yeah.
And we mailed them to the house. I said, ooh, when I saw that USPS bill, I said
and we gave them all Lifewithustv fans. And we gave them, was it straw, right?
Telescopic straw.
Yeah, the Lifewithustv straw.
And a shot glass, which
but
we ain't gonna sell that.
Yeah, because those are branded for the group.
Yeah, they're group branded. I mean, we always can do Lifewithustv shot glasses, but yeah.
And then for the fellas, we gave the fellas, the first thing was Bluetooth, Lifewithustv branded Bluetooth speaker. That sounds great. We love it. We actually be playing with it around here, even when we ain't on the trips.
Yeah, that's our outside speaker now.
Yeah. And also we gave them
the star of the show,
my beard oil. Let them be the first one that tried it. Got word back to some of you guys to drop some of your oil.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to make a whole nother fresh batch. I'm waiting for the materials to come. So once they come, we'll let you know if you want some. But in the chat, we'd love for you guys to let us know. Because we was thinking about putting the fanny packs, the fan, the speaker, and the beard oil out on the website for sale. If you think that's a good idea, what should they put in the chat if they think it's a good idea for us to sell those?
Run it.
Yeah, put run it in the chat if you think we should do it. And so while they are doing that,
she said she want the beard oil for her future boo. But real fast, if we're on vacation and I forget like my own hair oils, I use his. I mean, it's hair oil. I use his.
Oh yeah, family. We did not tell the ladies this, but I think we told a few of them that we talked to that your fan is also a phone charger. So if you got your USB cord or your USB-C cord, if your phone go dead while you out at port, at the beach, on a tour, wherever you at, you still can charge your phone up. So just thought you'd know that as well.
Yeah.
I see a lot of run it. So we're gonna put them out there. We're gonna put it out there. Give us a day or two. And we'll get them out there for you. Appreciate that, fam. And also, I saw that some of you guys was asking about the Knicks trips. So those are actually linked in the description. So you should see the one for Greece, and then you should see the one for July of 2025 out of Miami.
We have nothing for 26 yet because 26 dates are slowly trickling in. I just saw an email today from one of the cruise lines that said they just updated their 2026, but most of them have not. So, say y'all want the straw too?
Yeah,
I want the beer.
Oh yeah, thank y'all so much for all the birthday wishes as well.
Yeah.
I saw them all. Thank y'all so much. All the love. Y'all just shower us with so much love, man. We appreciate it. I'm telling you.
Y'all do. We appreciate the heck out of y'all, man. Like when we say we're cousins.
Oh, you cousins
and the
for
fact
real.
That,
oh yeah, we cousins.
The fact that we have this breakout chat after the group trips and we legit keep up with each other year round.
Thank you, fam.
And we keep adding to it. So like I told them I said, okay, this is the main chat. If you want to keep up with the cousins, they active now. You're going to get a ding in the middle of the night sometimes. So if that's not what you want, don't come over there. Don't come over to the breakout group. So a whole bunch of people came over to the breakout group. But I'm going to tell you what did happen. And I knew it was going to happen. So for the people that it was their first time on a group trip with us, I get it. You want to test the waters and see what this vibe really is hitting on. Like, am I going to really like to be with them and their people and whatnot? Soon as y'all motherfuckers got back, I started seeing all the other group trips running up. I was like, Stanley, I was like, I think I don't seen 25 Greece bookings since we went on the second part of our trip. When we got back, it went up even more. Jamaica, thank God that I had just read up on inventory in the back. That y'all didn't see. Jamaica went crazy. I was like, and most of them were the people from this group trip. So
shouts out to y'all.
So that means y'all had a good motherfucking time because y'all want to do it again.
Hey, Uncle Edward. Yep. The Alaska is
it's going to be 26.
It's going to be 2026. We're just waiting for them cruise lines to put everything out so we can get that. So that's the only reason why we haven't put that out to you guys yet, because we waiting on the cruise lines. So as soon as we get that, everybody that's on the Alaska email list, you will be notified. Now,
I would personally, but I want to be fair to everybody and give you all enough time to actually prepare for something like this. It's 2025. Is that final payment date is going to be here so quickly that it's gonna, I think probably you may have an opportunity to make 3, maybe even 4 payments before that final payment date is due. And for a lot of people, that's just not feasible. So I don't want to put people in that position to be like, I really would want to go on something like this, but you just didn't give me enough time. So we're gonna push that to 26.
Yeah, you're right. Shamik, they are slow at putting out the dates.
They are, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Like, why are you going so slow?
Yeah, it's always a why. We just may not always know what the why is.
Yeah.
But also, if y'all were on Grown and Sexy 2024, put in the chat what your highlight was, and we want to read them and put them up.
Yeah, what was the highlight of the trip for you? Yes.
And while you're doing that, we're gonna go back up and we're gonna start speaking to y'all, because if we cousins, we gonna speak.
Huh? All right.
All right. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go back up into the chat and we're gonna speak to our people, because that's what we do.
Here we go.
Because I don't have some wine. So when I tell you this work week almost took me out. Because I'm gonna tell you, because let me tell you what had happened. We didn't get back home until Sunday. Yeah. We got back home Sunday. And the second leg of this trip was not planned last year when I'm doing all of the yearly appointments for me and my mom. I'm responsible for all of her appointments and all of that. So we both had mammogram appointments on Monday.
Yep.
And I could not change those dates because all us females, we know if you change a mammogram date, you may get another appointment in 4-5 months. So I was like, I got to keep this goddamn appointment. So we landed at 7:30 p.m. on Sunday. At 6 a.m., we were heading out to go to doctor's appointments. And then having to turn the business back on and catch up with 2 weeks of work, because this is the first time in a very long time I've totally shut down. When I say I totally shut down, I didn't touch anything. Only things I did were things that, because I still look, because you can't take your eye off the baby. And there were a couple of people that needed some attention right then and there. I dealt with them, and I'm enjoying my baby. We did a whole lot of partying, hunching,
and eating.
All right,
you want to run it back?
You
want to run it back?
Shut the cameras off. Let's go.
Run it back.
Let's go. They only said I didn't see anything.
All right, so you say you want to speak to the fam. So what's up, Katie Pie? What's going on, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya.
And Tanya, what's up, Angela? What's going on, Brian, Ashley, Christina? We just been talking.
Hey, Alan Charisma. Hey,
what's
Kevin.
Up? What's up, DC Cruiser?
Stone, Tamia,
what's
EJ,
up, Latrice?
Portia.
What's up? What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Clarice.
What's up, Chanel? What's up, family?
Hey, Kimberly.
What's up, Tierra, Roosevelt, Tina, Clarice? What's going on, family? And all the family in the house.
All the family. Like they do on an obituary, and a host of cousins, nieces, and nephews.
So let's see. We got a few.
Hey, Fats and Shree. Hey, Meet Now.
We got a few super chats in here, so I need to answer.
I didn't even see those.
All right. So what's going on, Kevin? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Now, cousins, I miss y'all. I've been trucking too long without y'all videos. Glad my cousins enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, the cousins enjoyed themselves.
Yes, we did. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, we do. We had a couple of truckers on our group trip too.
We did.
Hey, Kalanisha.
All right, let's see.
Thank you for that super.
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
That.
Greatly appreciate that. What's going on? True story. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Said, "Oh wow, that's dope. Wish I was there. Wish you were there too." Yes, indeed. So I see it's 403 of you guys in the house. If you have not hit that like button since you came in the door and getting value out this live, make sure you go ahead and do that right now. There go Uncle Edward. What's up, Uncle Edward? Thank you for the $20 super chat. And happy belated birthday. Appreciate that. Appreciate the birthday love and the super chat. Thank you so much.
Man, they like you. They
you
like
too.
you. They put up with me. They like you. Let me stop. Y'all love me too.
All right. So you asked about the highlights. So,
I did ask about the highlights.
And you sent me all the way to the top. So I'm gonna have to.
Hey, you good
go
for
to the bottom.
Sometimes you got to go to the bottom to get back to the top.
Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Let's see.
So while he's doing that, let's talk about before the group trip even started. So we all stayed. Most of us stayed at the pre-cruise hotel. We stayed at the Hampton Inn in Brickell. Was that the one? Yes, Hampton Inn in Brickell. And great hotel. Didn't have a problem with the hotel at all. But next door to the hotel was a place called Batch. And Batch easily became the pre-cruise hotel meetup. And it's where a lot of us got tore up.
Yeah.
Before anything went down officially. Then there was the lobby area, which started to get a little bit more than the hotel was willing to deal with. And they gonna call me on the phone talking about some Angela that is it possible you could go down and tell your people they need to like they can't bring their bottles, they cannot drink their own alcohol, and it's getting kind of loud. I said, ain't that your job?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but you get paid to do that. Like, I'm in my room right now. But it wasn't a big deal. Like, everybody was just having a good goddamn time. But you know how it is when a whole bunch of black people get together, they get a little nervous. And I was like, no, that's your job. So that was good. But we joked about this. We're not going to tell a story, but just know it almost was the complete script of the Hangover.
Yeah.
Somebody got lost.
Yeah.
Somebody lost a tooth.
Yeah.
The only thing that didn't happen was there was no chicken found in nobody's bedroom,
and there was not a tiger.
There was not a tiger or a tattoo on somebody's face.
Yeah,
allegedly.
All right, so the highlights are coming in. Let me see. All right, so first one coming from Mr. Seth Stone. What's going on, fam? What's up? Jeremiah said that my highlight was Paradise Beach Club. I had never been to a beach club before, so that was a crazy experience for me. It was lit.
It was very nice.
Yes, it was.
I really enjoyed the beach because sometimes you'll go to a beach and it's just like it was so soft. It was they took really good care of making sure that there were no debris, and it was a really good clean, and it wasn't like crowded. Like they didn't crowd the seats and the beds up against each other like a lot of the other beach clubs do. It was really nice.
All right, the next one's coming in for Mr. Marcus. What's going on, Marcus? Said GNS 2024 was absolutely amazing. Circling the pool on Sail Away, Bimini, and the course of meeting y'all was the highlight for me. I appreciate that, man. Yes, indeed. It was a highlight to meet you too, brother. Because we've seen you in this chat so many times.
Yeah, it's so good when we're able to put people's screen names with them.
And Marcus is one of our truckers.
Boom.
Yep.
Show will.
All right, let's see. All right. Hey, come Charles.
Charles, man, listen, Charles. Before we even read this,
Charles.
I turned my back on the pool. I turned around, and thankfully I had my phone on record. So it caught what my eyes didn't catch at first. And all I saw was him cannonball come out the pool yelling, yeah,
I did it.
I was like, whoa. I have watched that clip an unhealthy amount of times.
Over it.
Because I love when I see people let it go and just live in the moment.
Yeah.
And I literally saw that brother live in the moment. It, oh my God, did me so good.
Yes, it did. He said, hello, family. My wife and I enjoyed ourselves on the group cruise. Virgin was really impressive to us. I had so much fun on this cruise. Scarlet Night was awesome. I enjoyed all the shows, and the food was great. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you again, brother, for coming out, man. You made our day when you jumped and came out that pool, man.
Listen, trying to tell you. So Travel Cake say, okay, hold on. My individual highlight was the pool at Bimini, getting up on that float.
Yeah.
And if you know, you know.
No.
Okay.
Kathy,
yeah. Listen, y'all are doing way better than me. I have yet to get up in one of those floats. Because first of all, the way my brain works, I have to figure out the beginning and the end before I do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell if I get in, then is there a cute way to get out? And it's not. So I've never done it. Because I want to get in the car.
I'll put you in the car next time.
I don't trust you.
Well, I ain't putting you in the car then.
Yeah. I love you. I love you, but I don't trust you.
You just gonna stay in the pool.
I don't trust you because Stella let me fall.
I ain't gonna let you fall. Let me see. All right, so next up, what's up, Vanessa? Vanessa said the highlight was embarkation, meet and greet, Bimini, and just meeting everyone, and especially spending time with Lynette and Stanley. What a great time. Awaiting 2025. Yes, it was so nice meeting you and your husband as well.
Well, hanging out with Vanessa again, because we've met Vanessa before.
Yeah.
On Allure.
Yes.
But we had never met. Have we met your husband? No, you were with your daughter. So to being able to hang out, like you said, with them, and we had a Rockstars only meet and mingle. So all the people staying in Rockstar Suites, we all just had a good hour just to chat it up, talk about life, get a little bit more intimate than, we did with the bigger crowd. So it was so good. And talking to her husband, my husband is dope.
Yeah, he is so dope.
Is so goddamn dope.
He is so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a dope person.
So dope.
I told him, I said, can you tell your wife to stop super chatting so much? We know you love us. Keep your money. Because I might have to give you a 1099 at some point.
What's up,
but
Claude?
We appreciate y'all.
We're gonna swing around to the Carnival Horizon in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna swing to that. So we're gonna get the the Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady out the way.
Let's see. All right. So River said everything was outstanding. Appreciate that, fam.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
that. Let's see.
Say Gumbe King. Oh, Tavon. So
yeah,
Tavon, he's our adopted nephew, but he's my cousin's husband's real nephew.
Yeah.
And Tavon and Kenya have become like our travel partners. Yeah. Like usually when we go, 1 out of 3 times they with us. And we have a good time with them every time. But Tavon.
Yeah.
Tavon doesn't really do a lot of talking. Neither does Kenya. But when I tell you they were having a time at Gumbe.
Had them cooking food. If y'all saw the vlog already, that was him in there cooking.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then because he won Gumbe, you know the grand prize is you gotta take 2 shots. You gotta
take 2 shots.
He was like, no, man, like y'all, welcome to Virgin Voyages.
Crystal said, add me to the group chat. I want to go for my birthday in November.
All right. So the rule is to be added to the group chat. You got to go on a trip first. And then, because the cousins, it's really an initiation. If you don't vibe like in the inner circle with the cousins, but everybody usually does. It just is certain people that want to stay connected like year round.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I seen people in there today helping people with resources of how to get some things done. That's what it is. It's all about helping.
Yep. All right. What's up, Mr. Kevin Riley? Scarlet Night and Bimini was the highlight for y'all. Okay.
I love me a good Scarlet Night. They did not disappoint. And not them playing Kendrick Lamar. They not like us.
Yeah.
I said, oh, the DJ is with the skits tonight. Like she is with the skits tonight.
Let's see. What's up,
Harry?
Lord have mercy.
Harry, your wife.
Yeah.
Your wife blessed the heck out of me. I looked at her. She looked at me, and she was in there going off. I just looked. She said,
"She looked like the Holy Ghost hit her."
I said, "Lord, mind you, Harry's wife, such a sweet, but she does not do a lot of talking. She's an extreme introvert, like most of us are."
Yep.
But Scarlet Night, Hunger came out her shell, and
she lived her best life.
She lived her best life, and I loved every minute of it. Oh, I loved every, because she got in the pool last year too, but it was a quiet little we in the pool. But this year, she was in there. Wait till y'all see that video.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming next. So Harry said my highlight was really hanging out and conversating with all the brothers during the group trip from Alan and Q to Fats and all y'all. Probably the most conversation I've had all year.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
I can relate to that, though.
Yeah. But that's
the life of an introvert. We talk when we feel like talking. Say, hey, Bryant and Kathy again.
What's up, family? Let's see. No, that's not. What's up, Jacinta?
Hey, Jacinta.
All right, let me see. We did theirs. Did we do theirs?
I don't think so. No, we did not. We didn't do that one. Go back up.
All right. So here we go. Brian and Kathy's highlight was our highlight of the cruise was the sea of the red shirts on embarkation day and meeting the Queen Lynette and Stanley the Beard in person. Aww. That's what's up. Appreciate that. It was so nice meeting y'all too.
It was so good meeting everybody.
Yes, it was.
I told y'all about like day 3, I would have most people's names down pat, and I did. But I'm gonna tell you, after we took them red shirts off and it became day 2, and most people were forgetting to put their bracelets on, I was like, I didn't know who the hell was with us and who won't. So when people would be like, hey, I would just be like, hey, I didn't know who the hell most people were. And then by day 3, I was like, oh, okay, they with us or with that. But when you got 140 people and you have to look for an identifying factor, sometimes it get hard when people had just forgotten to put them back on. Let's say you want them. White people are welcome. We had one with us.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
You are darn so welcome.
Yup. I wish he was in the chat. Yeah. Everybody is welcome.
Yes, everybody's welcome.
But we have to, honestly, like our demographic that we mostly reach are people that look like us. But everybody is welcome.
Yes, indeed.
We don't give a good goddamn. If your vibe is right,
the vibe. It's like your vibe gotta be right. Your vibe ain't right, you ain't welcome.
Come on through.
All right. What's up, Sherry?
I miss Sherry and
Joe. Sir. What's up, man? I'm telling you, man. Y'all, man. I'm trying to have a hard time reading the comments.
Because I'm reading it in her voice.
Yeah. I for real love Lynette and Stanley. Y'all are the skit. Keep being as great as you want to be because y'all going to hit the mark every time.
Yo.
Oh, appreciate that, Sherry. Tell bro we said what's up. I know you, man.
It's the fact that bro had messed up his foot. Like it was 3 of us because Stanley was in an ankle thing too. So it was me, Stanley, and I was like, we just the 3 footsmen on here. Yeah. But he actually had to get she rented a scooter for him because his was bad. But he's still in the thick of it, having a good goddamn time. I said, listen, that's how you do it. Don't let it stop you.
Right. And he was right out there. And he was in the pool.
He was in the pool.
In the pool with us.
Yep.
All right.
We had an interesting time in the pool too. Do you want to talk about it?
Trying to think about
which part? The last night?
Nah, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that one on the table for a little while.
that is definitely an after dark conversation.
That might have. We had to say that for the members.
Yeah, that might be a members live right there.
All right. See, somebody asked how was the Valiant Lady? Awesome.
Valiant Lady is. Yeah. I mean, if you've been on one Virgin ship, you've been on them all because they're the exact replica of each other. They just have different touches.
Right.
I did notice from the last time we was on Valiant to this time, there are some things that they took away.
Yeah, they did.
So they usually have like a really grand place to take a photo. And I was walking with blinders on, I did not see that.
Yeah.
But they did take our suggestions because we're top 30 travel agents. They often ask us for suggestions. And one of the things we asked for was, we don't have photographers on board. Well, I do, but they don't. Is y'all need to put, especially Scarlet Night, put up some photo booths.
Yeah.
Where people can take their own pictures, put their email address in and have them pictures sent to them. Speaking of, I did one and I ain't never seen my goddamn picture. Did anybody do that? And did you get your picture? Put that in the chat. But
I don't remember
seeing that picture. Yeah.
As you say something, but maybe I need to go back and look at my email.
But we were on a whole nother vacation, so we may have missed it.
All right, let me see. I see you. What's up, Stefan Smith? Thank you for the $3 super chat, super sticker. Thank you so much. What's up, Tanya? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Said, what's up, fam? I've been waiting on this. What's popping? Everything.
How you and Pretty Timmy doing?
Yes, indeed. What's up? What's going on?
Diana,
thank you for the $4.99, $4.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. What's going on, Mr. William West? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Say, hey fam, hate me. Hate me and the wife missed this because I am ready to jump in the pool on Scarlet. I know that's right.
It's like
it's liberating, man.
It is, and I don't know who the heck started this. Like I don't know. He might have
Terry
because he's the first person I saw do
it. Matter of fact, Terry from Addie and Terry. If you're not subscribed to them, you definitely need to be subscribed to them. I remember watching their Virgin Voyages video blog, and Terry had on a whole suit, decked from head to toe.
Yep.
And he jumped in the pool, and I said that man has to be having the time of his life
to jump in
a pool in his whole suit. Man, it's hard to get a suit dry clean sometimes just by wearing it. And jumping in the pool when you suit.
That part.
That sold me on Virgin.
Your good suit, Brown.
Yup, that sold me. All right, so let's go ahead and move on.
Karen said, I still can't believe I jumped in. I think after it was said and done, a whole bunch of people couldn't believe they really did jump in like that.
Right. But let's go ahead and move on over to the Carnival Horizon.
All right. So hold on. Did we get everybody's highlights?
I think I got everybody's highlight.
That I saw. Yeah, yeah, fam. I was looking at everybody's wrist to make sure I was like, because after them red shirts came off, I was like, shit, should we put everybody in a uniform every day to make it easier? Because honestly, this group trip was not supposed to be 140 people. Y'all know I like smaller groups.
Right.
So last year was 75. I said I was going to go to 100. Then by the time we got to 100, it was most of the people from last year and a few that they had brought along with them. So it didn't leave any room for new people to come along. So I said, okay, I'll do it at 125. I turned my back. Like I literally got busy with something and it was 140. I said, shut it down. Shut it down.
Oh, I found one. I see Bree.
Hey, Bree.
What's up, Bree? Bree said, we had an amazing time. I enjoyed the whole trip. Paradise Beach and the pool and Bimini was a vibe.
Bimini is always a vibe.
Being an introvert, stepped out of my comfort zone and met new people. Yes, indeed. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. That's what I love, that our groups can cultivate this atmosphere where all these introverts get together and have a like you literally just see this, and then you have pockets of people that's all together, and I'm like, I love this. I love this.
So Keisha said, Stanley and that tequila at Bimini. Said my sister couldn't see her way. Wait.
So I'm glad you brought that up, Keisha. So what had happened was all of us that were in Rockstar Suites, your room comes stopped with a bar. And for our bar, our Rockstar agent, I have never had this before. So they kind of going back to what they used to do way back in the day. She said, what do you don't want? And I'll replace it with what you do want.
Right.
So I said, replace everything but the rum and bourbon with tequila. So we had like 4 bottles of tequila to get rid of at the end of the trip because we legit didn't drink. I think we drank a neck of 1 tequila and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So we told all the rock stars, if you got liquor to get rid of, bring it to Bimini Beach. Bimini Beach pool became the shot clock.
Yeah. Tequila
bottles everywhere. I looked on one of the clips that Q has sent over, and Fats, I don't even know if you remember this or not, but Fats had the tequila bottles after they were empty, taking the pool water, putting it in there, and just showering himself. I said, what the hell is happening? But everybody was. Fats had put on this was Paradise Beach Club. Fats had put on like 4 tubes around him.
Did we catch that on?
I don't know if we caught that or not. I mean, we caught it. Yes, we did catch it, but I don't think it's loaded into there.
You don't think it's on here?
And Stanley looked at Fats and said, what you think you on, Candy Crush?
See, you on Candy Crush. Man, I wish it would have been on the phone.
It would definitely be in red. It'll be in red. This chair is really loud. I hope y'all don't hear this chair.
Dang. Yeah, I wish we could find it.
Yeah, Stanley did have enough. Well, it was because we had several. So every time a bottle got low, I would just hand him another bottle. Yep. So that's why it looked like it was the never-ending bottle. Because it was like, we got to get. And for us, we could not keep it because we had another trip. So we couldn't get on Carnival, allegedly, with those bottles.
It was real nice to meet you too, sis.
Yes, hey Candy.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all were a whole vibe. I have a picture of you 3 when I took on the swings. I'm gonna drop it in the once I get a free time. Once I get some free time, whatever that is. The cleaners will be here in the morning, so maybe I can drop it before they kick me out of my office.
There you go, Al and Rizzy. What's going on, man?
I love them, man. That's fam right there.
Can we tell your story? What happened to you, Al?
I'm gonna look at the bottom. We're gonna have permission to tell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it unless you give permission, but I'm just gonna read your comment right now. Your highlight. So the highlight was meeting everyone and vibing with everyone. We had so much fun. The whole cruise was a blast. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all show so much love throughout the whole cruise. Y'all encourage us. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all like our sister and brother in Christ.
Really are. Really are.
Yes, indeed. So
we love their vibe, man.
We'll be waiting. Say, go ahead. You said, go ahead. So let's tell you what happened to Al. So this was during Sail Away. And if you saw the vlog already, make sure check it out. We was out there getting it in. And I saw a hand come through the crowd and say, Stanley, look, my tooth. And I looked down and saw a white tooth on somebody's head. And looked up, it was Al. That he was partying so hard at Sail Away, he'd have knocked his goddamn tooth out his mouth.
I don't know how the tooth came out for real, but
he said partying hard. So I that's one heck of a partying, boy. We still talking about that. So that was a part of the hangover.
So who got lost?
When Alan
it was
Alan bet Stu that he couldn't pull his own tooth out. So you show Alan that charisma didn't bet you that you couldn't pull your own tooth out and Sail Away.
So Al was Stu. So who were you?
I was nobody.
We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave.
Lord have mercy. Love y'all, fam. Yes, indeed.
Like I said, stuff started happening before we even got on the cruise.
Yeah.
Pre-cruise, I said, are we gonna make it? Hey, we're gonna make it.
We did.
We made it through. Thank the Lord, we made it through.
The Lord saw us. So what's going on, Cadillac? Say you guys are the reason I became TA. Thanks. You are so welcome. Glad we was able to inspire you.
Wait a minute, Jackie. She said, I believe I partied so hard at the Renaissance. I shipped my two. God don't get
at the Renaissance. God don't.
God don't. Listen, teeth are forever. We got to take care of our teeth.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be busting teeth out and missing teeth. Man, you know that's like a fear of mine. Like a fear of mine is losing teeth.
Yeah. Especially in the front.
I don't care where it is. Like that is
in the back. Nobody can see it in the back.
I know it's missing.
I mean, I mean, you know it's missing, but it just, imagine me smiling with this big old beard and a hole in my mouth.
Say your lateral sizer.
So you're gonna have to fix that.
Nikki said, are we doing a YouTube course again? We are at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So we shoot me an email, codefundtravel@gmail.com, and I can send you the link. I think the link is in the description field if I'm not mistaken. Think it's in there.
Yeah.
But I can do that through email tomorrow as well. Say I vibe. Hey, Katie, what's you vibe with everybody? I can vibe with most. I'm not saying I can vibe with everybody because I am very my spirit is one of those. My discernment is insane. So as soon as I peep something, I have to watch and then catch the vibe and feel the atmosphere. Yeah. And if I'm not feeling it, most people know.
I'm looking for the next exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me see.
Say our team was lit. Our team was lit. I can say that I picked the perfect people.
Yes.
The perfect people for the freaking job.
Say your team was lit. Tamia Q, little big cousin, Juicy. Y'all are so freaking dope.
And here's the thing. The one thing that I love that we were able to do behind the scenes was come up with a guaranteed plan that did not bog everybody down into work the entire trip. So we were able to, this is the task. If you do it this way, just do that, and everything else. Then it's showtime. Like you on vacation too. So everybody had these pockets of time where even the photographer, had a time.
He did. Daddy did.
The photographer has photos of him having a time.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're on a major vacation as well. So nobody was bogged down to just work.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Oh,
Ivan. What's up? Say hello, Lynette and Stanley. Thanks for making our anniversary special. Y'all, thanks for making our group trip special. I'm telling you, man.
Y'all
brought another vibe that we have not experienced in our group yet.
With a matching outfit for everything.
Every outfit. And bruh, shouts out to you, man. The patience to go online to find that stuff.
Yeah, because he said he the one to picks out the outfits.
Yeah. Shouts out to you, bro.
I can't even get Stanley to halfway buy his own clothes for vacation.
Man, I be trying to get there, man.
I'll be dressed as Stanley for vacation. He'll go out and get some black fitted tees.
Yeah.
Or something like those, some white beaters. He ain't.
Something easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fam, highly enjoyed y'all, man.
Hey, Ashley.
And can't wait to turn up with y'all in Jamaica.
Yes, indeed. Jamaica is going to be insane. And the amount of people that have hit me up and was like, I'm celebrating my milestone birthday. I'm like, first of all,
I'm like, you celebrate your birthday in Jamaica? I'm telling y'all,
I'm afraid.
Jamaica is like
Jamaica's different, man.
Yeah.
Jamaica's different.
Yeah. Last time we went, we was getting ready to get rid of our United States citizenship.
We were.
And become citizens of Jamaica. And we ain't
and
lying.
We weren't joking.
We was
until
not
I
lying.
realized I work very smart, but not hard. And they work hard. I said,
they do.
Yeah, let me bring my black A back to the USA. All right. So I think we have talked enough about our group trip. So Jamaica is not sold out, y'all. I took Jamaica offline so that I can actually enjoy a vacation. Yeah. Because for some reason, I could be sitting here and things trickle. Soon as I leave,
the floodgates get open.
So I literally took it down so that I can actually have time to enjoy myself. So they are back open. They've been back open since Tuesday, Wednesday, one of them. So yes, I'm not sure how much inventory I have left because like I said, once those floodgates open this time, a lot of people from Grown and Sexy 2024 booked.
Right.
So and for anybody that want to know, swim ups, I can't get no more.
Yeah.
I have contracted as many as I can because we got to keep in mind, this is Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
So that resort is
everybody wants
to swim up. So I have gotten as many contracted as I could from the beginning and they sold. The only thing that I can do, and I have a few people on waiting list that if somebody just happens to cancel and they are in a swim up, I can backfill.
Right.
But I can't even literally you won't even see it pop up because it's going to be gone so quick.
Yep. What's up, Jennifer? Said I'm still binging and watching and getting prepared for my January cruise. I hope I love it so I can plan more. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's talk about the second leg of our trip. So like we said, after what we decided to do was, one, we always talk about how expensive our flights are to leave out of Virginia. So we say, you know what? Why don't we do something after the group trip? Just you and I, we can have some woosah time and do something that is just different, a little slower pace.
Right.
So we decided probably like 4 months before this trip to book Carnival Horizon to go on the Aruba /DR itinerary. And first of all, Carnival Horizon, I see why people love that ship.
Yes.
It's a baby version of the Mardi Gras, the celebration, the Jubilee. Mm-hmm. It just does not have all the bells and the whistles.
And the newness.
Yeah. But for the most part, if they would trash the rooms and do that clean line, neutral colors like the celebration in them, it would literally be like the dream class size of those ships.
Right.
The only difference is no roller coaster. They definitely don't, like we said, they don't have all the bells and whistles, but I definitely see why people love the ship.
Yeah, and the vibe is amazing from the crew on the ship.
The crew is amazing.
Yeah, the crew was amazing. I mean, they met you with smiles every time. Mm-hmm. They greeted you, whether they were helping you or not helping you. Yeah. They were like the same all the way around.
So what I did at the last, probably within the month of us sailing, I decided to take that high freaking upgrade offer remember I was talking about that $400 upgrade offer that was BS. Well, I decided to take it. One, it was our birthday. Well, his birthday, but I keep putting our in it. And I upgraded to a spa balcony room. I don't know if God knew but he laid it on my heart to do that upgrade because he knew. But thank the Lord that we upgraded to that floor, and we will lead by saying we would absolutely do this ship again in a heartbeat.
Oh, yes.
Not in August.
No.
Because when I tell you the motherfucking kids,
they were in rare form, y'all.
Baby, them kids were running amok, and it was 8 days of them doing whatever the buck they wanted to do without a parent in sight. Yeah. I hardly ever seen any parent yank their kids up. And when I tell you these kids was buck motherfucking wild, they were buck motherfucking wild on that goddamn ship.
And we like seeing kids on cruises.
But these kids
these ones was like they were
on a whole nother level. So for us being on the spa deck, you have to be 12 and above to be on that floor. So our floors were completely quiet at night.
No kids can get over there. You
didn't have anything going on because in the Facebook group, there were so many people talking about kids were doing the knock and duck 2-3 o'clock in the morning. They were taking their magnets, taking them off the wall, throwing them in the floor, or taking their magnets and putting it on somebody else's doors. Like the stuff that kids do. We're not talking about malicious things. They were kids being kids, but they had free reign to just run amok. And it was disruptive to all the other passengers, if that makes sense.
Right. I see Tola said, yes, those kids got me in July. I never had that issue there.
No,
we either we really used to kids having fun and stuff, and I like it, because the reason why I love it because I didn't have that.
We didn't have that.
To have that growing up to be able to travel like that. So to be able to see parents are able to afford to bring their children to travel is a beautiful thing, and I love it. Just if you know that they are rowdy, keep your eyes. And I understand, even like watching them, they still gonna do what they want to do. But when they do what they want to do, I want to see. I was looking for some parents to come through the crowd like my mom and them used to do to me, and yank me up and embarrass me in front of everybody. But I told Annette the one that got me was on the Carnival Horizon on the Lido deck, right beside where Guys Burgers and the taco place at. They got these things you can stick your hands in to wash your hands. So one of the children was like dancing around. First, he was already wild, so I was looking for the parents. See, no parents. He ran, dipped his hands inside of that, jumped out, and just darted across the Lido deck. And this elderly couple was coming through the door, and he ducked them by millimeters of a second. He still scraped them and almost knocked them on the ground. I was like, if he had knocked them on the ground, how do you deal with that?
It would have caused a chaos, like, because you're going to have somebody that immediately wants to defend their child, although their child is dead gone wrong. And then if those elderly people had family on board, then it's going to cause a ruckus. So that was one. Those were the major negatives for us. I mean, it didn't ruin nothing for us. We just started navigating differently around it.
Right.
So for us, to be honest, we're going full transparency. Because of that, we did not participate in a lot of things on this sailing. And I'm not saying we missed out on a lot, because that was the plan. The plan was we had turned up all the way on Virgin. This one was we were going to Aruba. We were going to enjoy ourselves in a different atmosphere. So we didn't miss anything. But when I say we didn't do anything, we didn't do no Deal or No Deal, no Love and Marriage shows. Like, we did sail away. And we hung out. You know, we would hang out in like the adult areas where, you know, the happenings would be for the adults and stuff. But just being out and about, it was too stimulating for me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, because they started to get on my nerves. And this is one thing I will say too. I love us cousins, but the cousins was giving Royal Caribbean vibes. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we done talked about that before.
So a lot of people knew us on this ship, but a lot of people didn't. I love that too, because we were able to just navigate and just be. But those that didn't know us, like, you would get in the elevator with cousins and you would speak and they act like you didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, well, darn, you would, when we see each other, it's a.
But the question is, we was wondering, was that because we was on an 8-day?
Yeah.
So if anybody been on Horizon for a 5-day, have y'all experienced that? So that's what we was wondering, if that was just an incident for us, because we have never ever experienced that on Carnival from the cousins. Man, that's where the cousins meet up. That's family reunion.
That's a very
what up, cuz? What's going on, cuz?
That was the cousin energy we got on Royal Caribbean when we did Allure.
Yeah.
So we said maybe because this 8-day is a different price point for the cousins. Y'all know what I'm getting at.
Well, I see some other people weighing in too. Said, let me see, what I see it at.
Oh, so in April the kids were off the chain too. Because it was spring break. Yeah.
I say then Shamika said them kids was doing the most in June too.
Yeah, I would never. Not no summer months.
So they were prank calling rooms and fighting.
What? I would have never even thought of that.
It was nice to meet you too, Antonio.
Hey.
Say we're going on Horizon in January. You picked a good month.
You did pick a good month. So when we say we're gonna do it again, it would be like a May. May is my perfect month anyway. So we would do like a May, or we would do like an after October, no holidays. I mean, we want to do a Christmas on Carnival one day. So we may just suck it up. But it was a lot, y'all. And when I say kids don't bother me, because we don't have kids, I don't really even see kids. But we saw them kids.
Yeah, we did.
We would be walking down the steps, because one of them elevators suck. So we would walk up and down the steps a lot. Kids would literally walk into your chest because they not going to move and I'm not either.
Yeah.
And they literally would walk in your chest.
All right, let's take a break off them kids and look at some of these super chats.
All right.
What's going on, Slam? Oops, did I make notes? Wait.
I think you missed.
What's up, Karen? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Super sticker. We greatly appreciate that. What's going on, Slam? Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Thank you.
Greatly,
Samuel family. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the $149. Greatly appreciate that. And what's up, Kendra? What's going on? Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Said met you in person for the first time in the Delta Sky before we sailed last week. I was overwhelmed with joy. Thank you for all you do. Yes, thank you.
Say we love a good Delta Sky Lounge.
Yeah, so we've met you. We met another brother too. Well, you didn't meet him. I met him. Going home.
We were on the plane together too. Yeah, we were on the flight together. The Atlanta flight.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So I see a lot of you all saying that y'all have experienced that same thing with the kids on board. And here's the crazy thing. We sail in these different months all the time on Carnival, and it has never been like this. And we've sailed, and the reason I can confidently say that is because my cousin has children, and we travel with their children.
Yeah.
So this was off the chain, but us being in that spa balcony was kind of like a safe haven for us.
Yeah.
When we hit that floor, and we did a lot of spa treatments, so we'll talk about the things we did. So we did a lot of spa treatments, and I met. Crazy enough, I met a bunch of people at the spa.
Yeah, we did.
So shout out to y'all if y'all are on here watching the replay.
And this was actually my first time going to the spa on a cruise.
It is. I've done it. Heavily overpriced, but the experience was great. We did some things that we never would have ever done before. Different treatments that we would have done. We were able to take a shower together afterwards and stuff like that. I said, what y'all doing? Temptation Resort up in here.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the things we did on board as far as specialty dining. So we did chef's table. We did chef's table, y'all. We did it on his birthday.
Man, I'm telling you,
I was
chef's
blown
table,
away.
I'm telling you, I don't normally like to tell people what to do with their money. But I'm gonna tell you, let's put it this: if you are a foodie and you love to try new different types of food, and you going on a Horizon, do the chef's table. The $120 is worth it. I'm telling you. The experience that they're going to give you
is so worth it.
Yes.
So we actually were able to do the galley tour. We didn't know if they were going to bring that in because they had taken that away years ago. And baby, that was a highlight for me to just walk through that galley And the employees, I think they were just as happy to see us as we were to just be able to have the opportunity to be back there, seeing how they prep. We were able to go back there. The pastry chef taught us how to make the molten cake.
Yeah.
We got our recipe from him as well. And then while we were doing our dinner, the magician came in.
Oh, that was so dope.
I have a video that he did something to me, and he did it, but he didn't do it. And I'm still messed up by it. I am still messed up by this man not doing it, but I felt him do it, but he didn't do it. And everybody videoed it and it didn't happen.
Right.
So what else? We went to the steakhouse.
Yeah, the steakhouse, they deliver it at the steakhouse. Normally
because that's not my favorite place.
Yeah, normally we'll shy away from it, but on here they deliver it from the steak, and even the sides were good. And we got the free wine. So we told y'all that if you go to steakhouse on night one,
you get the free wine.
You'll get the free wine. And then also, while we talking about alcohol, we have put on the Facebook page asking individuals who get the margarita picture when you go on board. And but not to us, a whole lot of people didn't know about
that.
So yeah, you can get the margarita pictures and run around about $47. And usually we get about 3 to 4 glasses out of it a piece.
Because we ask for light ice.
Yes, ask for light ice because they will ice it up to the top.
And you'll get like 2 glasses a piece.
2 or 3, yeah.
I mean, it's still worth it
right.
if you do, if you even get that amount. But no, we need to stretch that thing.
Yeah, so have them to definitely do that for you.
So how long was the chef's table experience? It probably was like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours.
I don't even think it was that though, but it didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it went by
super quick.
It was one heck of an experience.
It was, and we were lucky because the chef said that they had just changed over the menu, so we were like the 7th or 8th table that was able to get the new menu.
Yeah,
but I mean, I wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't had the old menu. But it was good. And then we went to Gigi's.
Oh man!
And I'm not a huge Asian food fan. I mean, I'll do it. Stanley is. So a lot of the things that I selected to do was because it was his birthday. So we went to Gigi's. Outstanding.
Yes, all of it. So we just did family style. Just give us everything, all of it.
The employees, she saw the camera and she literally was like, turn the camera on. She got in the camera. She was doing a spill. So y'all will see that in the vlogs when they come out. But that was an outstanding experience.
I see MJ Travel said the chef table is awesome. We did it on Carnival Celebration.
We were at the table with a couple. Shout out to y'all. It was their anniversary.
Yeah.
And they do chef's table every time they sail.
Every time. And I see why.
They said they can't miss it. Like it's a part of what they have to look forward to.
And they said on every ship, it's a different experience. So I said, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So I say, got Burrell said, I love Gigi's, my favorite.
Okay. It was so good.
Tola said, I forgot to go to Gigi's.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, and then the girl go ask us, would you want to take your stuff back to your room for later? I said, how?
Right. We ain't got no
microwave.
Right. We can't heat it up.
And I'm glad they don't have microwave because them kids would have burnt the daggone ship down.
Right.
But so as of the stuff that we did on the ship, that was basically it. So let's talk about we got into Aruba.
Oh, yes.
So here's the thing. Stanley had no idea about any of the things that was planned for this trip because I did them all. And like I said, birthday trip, all things, him. So my husband, we country. We like all things fast. We like speed. We like motorcycles. We like guns. We like 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers. That's the stuff we like. So I have found this company that did trike rides around Aruba. But they do a lot of them for the resorts, but they're not big on doing them for like cruises. So I reached out to them and I was like, hey, we're going to be on da-da-da-da-da. Is there a way that y'all can do a pickup at the thing? The guy was like, no worries. Like, I'll just charge you a little surplus to come that way, pick you up from the ship and whatnot. So we get over there and he says, well, you're kind of special today because everybody that had your time slot asked to do the early slot because it was getting hot. So we had the opportunity to be on the trikes by ourselves with the instructor. And he said, because it's just us, We going all the way around this island. We gonna be everywhere. So what you seeing now is Stanley driving the trike, and we're just going around Aruba and whatnot. And at one point, I was gonna drive, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna let him have his time. Like we were having a freaking ball. You hear me?
Bruh. Let me tell you. Do it. Put sis on the back of that bike, that trike.
Run it back again.
Put sis on the back of that trike and roll her through Aruba. I'm telling you, it's life changing. We riding all down by the beach, going through town. I'm telling you, that thing commanded. Everybody was pulling their cameras out. They was, man. I mean, it was so dope. I'm telling y'all, it was so dope. It was what, 3 hours?
Yes, it was actually longer than that because, like we said, we were with the instructor by ourselves. So I promise you, we probably were with him 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And we had us a freaking, when I tell you, we went from if you've been to Aruba, you know how large that place is. We went from there to Baby Beach and back. We had listen, I didn't know Aruba had cactus.
Right. Like cactus galore. Like cactus, like God darn.
Oh my gosh. Like it was so different for us. It was so liberating.
It was.
It was like when we first got on, I was scared because I did it with the hopes that we could blend in with people that's in between us. And no, it was just us and the instructor. And when he was such a joy.
Yes, sir, Terry. Yes, sir.
Oh, he was such a joy.
We got to get them bikes, man.
Every time I hit Aruba, it's a must.
Yeah.
It is a must. And the company is called Trike. Trike Aruba.
Yeah, Trike Aruba. Yeah.
They have one in Mexico as well. The brother of the owner does the one in Mexico. So it is a family. Amazing. But I'm gonna tell you, so we get in the van once he get ready to take us back to the cruise terminal, and we realize we don't have our camera.
Yeah.
Camera is nowhere to be found. He said, you know what? We're gonna find it. I said, no, somebody don't stole the camera. Like if it fell, that camera's almost $700. Somebody took it. No.
We're gonna find it.
People, my God will bring it to you. I said, all right, I hear you. But anyway, all these, I like your people. He said, my people, God fearing, we don't steal. My people don't steal. I said, I ain't worried about your people. It's these people over these cruise ships.
Yeah, the tour people. Yeah.
So he called his boss. His boss said, I'm gonna go look in the trike. He looked all around the trike. He says, not there. The boss got in his vehicle and went backtracking.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the church where we were at, doing a little tour at the church. He said the ladies at the church said they hadn't seen anything. He got on FaceTime with us. You know, this man did a slow scroll the entire route that we did and found that camera.
Yep.
So evidently it had fell off of either Stanley or me. I don't know who had it. It fell and it crushed in the road. But guess how good God is?
Yeah.
Everything on that camera was crushed except for that SD slot.
Yep. That was the only thing that won't crush.
And that's the reason you got that footage that we just showed you.
Yeah, right there. Yep. That was in the camera. So
that was in the camera.
You would never saw that if we didn't. Yeah. Yep. Look at God. Yeah. Yes.
Look at God.
So yeah, fellas, when you matter of fact, we said we are going back.
Yes.
To Aruba.
Maybe a group trip.
Yeah. Yeah. So we already, gonna be doing, Alaska 2026.
Hey, about like
Aruba.
It might be the A's. Aruba, Alaska. What's the other one? It's a Caribbean one that start with an A. Shoot, my brain. Anguilla.
But yep, Clyde. It was the DJI 3.
It was the 3.
It was the 3.
So thankfully, I had my 3 doing behind the scenes that we could just switch the SDs out, and we finished up the vlogging with that. So y'all ain't get a lot of behind the scenes because my camera was in use. But so Aruba, we also did like we got on the train, did a little train tour around Aruba while we were waiting for our trike.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Let's see if I can find that train ride.
So the birthday picture that I put up for Stanley, that was a part of that one of the stops. We just snapped a picture in front of the train, but that was nice. I don't know if we have that on there.
Wait a minute. Is that thing still in there? Let's see.
All right, so we can go forward and backwards if you want to. We're trying to do the train again. So hold on. We might be able to find the train that we did. And it was free. It left right from that cruise terminal area. I think it ran every like 35 minutes. And it was like an hour. So it's a good way to see everything. So in case you want to get off in one of the stops and walk back, it was good to see. But it was nice. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think
it's deep in the streets.
Deep in the streets, yeah.
So next place we went to was Carousel. So in Carousel, we did Mambo Beach. So we did a beach day at Mambo Beach.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. That was really, really fun. Of course, everybody said you have to do Mambo Beach while you're there. So I said, let's just make an excursion out of that. So we did that. Not much to say about that. We will say that the food was pretty good, but the drinks were strong, baby. When I tell you, we had a drink that was made with red Curacao, and something else, and I literally had to tell him, y'all need to take that back because if I drink this, I'm not gonna make it back to the ship. I said I'll pay for it because I ordered it, but I can't drink that. I can't drink that. So then we went to so we did Aruba, Carousel, then we went to La Romana, Dominican Republic. So there, we just stayed at the port area, and because the port area is nice, we had a ball. You hear me? Did. I said, if anybody missed the ship from that port area, they need to miss the ship.
It's on you, yeah.
And then when we got to Amber Cove, because we had been to Amber Cove before, and we've been to Dominican Republic several times, wanted to do something different. So we did a cultural dance, and cultural tour.
Yeah, that was so dope.
It was dope. It was just long. It was a little too long for it to be so hot. But I can say we were able to witness history though. So while we were there, and we were there on Umbrella Street, and we were doing something, I just heard this ruckus, and people started running out the shops and cheering, and all the Dominicans was high-fiving and hollering and screaming and speaking in Spanish. And we were like, wait a minute.
What's happening now?
Do I need to leave? Like, what's happening?
Right.
But their volleyball team had ranked or something in the Olympics for the first time in many years. Yeah. And it was such, like, they had pride in that moment. And we didn't have the cameras rolling, but it was so good to be able to witness them being so excited and having a moment right there in our presence. It was so dope.
It was dope.
And we had our tour guide was Mama Maria. Mama Maria is everything.
Yeah, her vibe was so on point.
And she literally treated us like we were her kids. She was like, all of my kids are gonna make it back to the ship. All of my kids. All right, Mama's here. What you need?
Gave us pink stickers that said Mama.
She gave us, the sticker said Mama. And she said, if you ever get lost, everybody know that you belong to Mama. Said Mama gonna get you back. So we had a good old time. So after that, it was a little, I mean, those 8 days went by fast. I didn't think I would survive.
They flew by.
My best friend was so in shambles because she's a news freak. And my best friend kept hitting me up. Are you okay? It's the storm out there. I'm worried about you, sis. Where are you? I'm like, sis, I'm good. Like, this ship is not going in the middle of the storm. We had lightning.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But it wasn't rough out there or nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty, not to the point that I was terrified.
And we didn't get sick. And like we said, the 8 days went by really fast. So will we do Horizon again? Absolutely. I want to do it again, and I want to do it in a way that I feel like I can actually freely roam this ship and have those moments on the ship, because the kids was just too much.
Right. Also, well, I'm gonna say this first. For those of you who are getting ready to get on Horizon, we think you're gonna have a great time on the Horizon. And then also, I don't know if this was just our sailing thing or what we went to, but a lot of the floors are really, really slippery, man. So like we found ourselves doing a lot of like walking real slow, so we wouldn't bust our tail.
Scary slippery.
So just be careful with that.
Bree, no, Horizon didn't have Quest.
No, we didn't see Quest on there. We definitely would have went to that.
I think that probably was on purpose, because can you imagine them trying to wrangle them kids out of there. It might have been on purpose.
Sherry said Aruba 2026, the end of any month. Let us pray. So Alden says they won the gold for the first time in many years or ever. I don't know which one, but they won the gold. Yep.
Yeah, it was so good to be able to witness that moment, but it scared me at first because I was like, wait a minute now. Now, I'm like, hold on now. I don't know if it's safe for us to still be here.
Candace said we wish that the Virgin was a Virgin.
I heard you.
Virgin. It would come out right.
It's the wine.
Yeah. 7 Day said we weren't ready to leave. We won't either.
Yeah, but next year's July is a 7 day.
That's a 7 day. Yeah.
And I think it's scaring a lot of people because the price is pricing. I ain't even gonna lie, the price is pricing. But of course, Virgin, most of everything is included. So, but next year's July is a 7 day.
Yep.
And the only reason I did a 7 day is because we've done all of the 5 day itineraries.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to do something different. Like I don't want to keep taking my people to the same places. So that was the reason that we did a 7 day for next year.
Yep. So was that it?
That is it. That is basically
those was
it.
two, like we said, those was two amazing trips.
Yep,
and that was our first side by side.
Our first.
That was our first side by side. And I can see why people love side by sides and back to backs because that was such a great way of ending the cruise and relaxing. That was so dope.
It was. Now I will admit to say I'm not gonna say this because I might make myself a lie. It was hard doing a side by side after doing a group trip because there was so much we had to pack to bring to the group.
It was a different way of packing for sure.
We never traveled with 4 and 5 suitcases. That was a lot for us. So I don't know if I would want to task myself because honestly, we missed the whole bag and never knew it until like later that night at the hotel.
Right. Yeah.
Thankfully, we left it probably in the lobby somewhere because we're just not used to having that amount of bags. And I called down to the front desk and they had it. But that's how many bags we had that we're losing count of them and not realizing we don't left our whole suitcase behind. So that was challenging.
Yeah. Also, see Clyde say the 80s party and the white party, we did not attend. We was
like I said,
we was determined we was gonna relax this time. Yeah, so it was a very relaxed. We did a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but
the traditional stuff
that we normally do,
we didn't do it because we've been doing it.
Yeah, so we switched it up and did some other things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we could hear the party from our room though. So they definitely was jamming.
Definitely was jamming. And then at night, I think we went to the thermal spa 3 times at night because the lady that did our massage just said, come in this thermal spa before you go to bed and you'll have the best sleep ever.
And she won't lie either.
Chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. We got in that thermal spa and baby let them gents work us out. Came back and put them swimwear on their clothesline in the shower. Put our clothes. Well, Stanley doesn't sleep in clothes.
Yeah.
Put my night clothes on and out like a light.
Let's see. It's like Chinese. I'm showing up as a new member. I'm not. That's not true. Fix that.
Can you fix? I have no idea. I have no idea. Did you change like your card or something? Because it might be something might have changed. I don't know. Because even like the background stuff, like I don't even know if we can change or touch it.
I don't think we can.
Hey Shamish.
What's up, family? All right, let's see.
Yeah, so we've talked long enough. What y'all up to? What y'all motherfuckers
I see somebody ask about the Cove balcony on Horizon.
They're nice. They are nice. Of course I didn't tour one because it wasn't that type of vibe, but I was able to look up and see them, and they're higher off the water level than most, so they're very nice.
Tamia said, "Don't forget Bacon Bee." Oh,
he don't want to tell that story. He don't want to tell it, Tam.
One day, we'll save that one in the pipeline for one day.
The people that Grown and Sexy know the story.
So Jennifer said, "I am white as hell, and hell yeah, my vibe is right."
Come here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Come on
here. Come on.
Let's see. So Al said, losing that tooth ain't stopped me from doing karaoke. It sure didn't.
It really didn't. It ain't stop you from doing nothing.
Nope.
It ain't stop you from jumping in the pool.
Nope.
Seriously said things happen.
Yep. But the memories are irreplaceable.
And now, come on now. Come on now.
Yes, indeed.
That's how you know you having a good time with something like so off happening. You be like, really? Like, you just could let me have my moment, Jesus. Like, Jesus, let me have my moment and tell that devil to leave me the heck alone.
And then I felt like also for this trip was kind of like a revival for some people. I ain't gonna talk about situations that people came, but
yeah,
people faced a lot of hell before they came on our trip.
They did.
And I appreciate y'all willing to, leave back at home what's happening. All y'all know who I'm talking about, and came out and still show excellent vibes. And I believe through that it brought some healing.
And prepared you for the journey. And
prepared you for what you were gonna face when you got back home. Yeah.
Yep. But we have been asked. I said I don't think I would do it, but people have asked us, say, have y'all ever thought about doing a group trip where you do speed dating? Like y'all would host speed dating for the singles, and you would be the ones facilitating the questions and kind of coercing or approving and disapproving of people matching or not matching. I was like,
I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Yeah, man. Y'all end up with the worst toxic relationship ever, and I
approved it. Stanley, the one that put it together. Y'all said it was the right one.
We are usually really good judges of relationship character, though.
Yeah, we can be.
Because even people we have told not to get married, they did it anyway, and look at them.
True.
We'd be like, y'all are dope people, but y'all don't need to get married. They get married, and it's a show.
All right, let's see.
I think some people are just meant. I mean, we all grown here. Some people are just meant to smash and dash. Like, and if y'all wanna continue to smash, it's a agreement that y'all got. But crossing over into marriage with everybody ain't the move.
What's up, Janice? It was nice to meet you as well.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Q in the building.
Q.
I'm gonna look at the rest of them pictures tonight before I go to bed.
What's up, Antonio? Say my wife and I were so happy to meet you guys on Carnival Rising. This is Antonio and Ashley from the Bahamas. Yeah. It was so nice to meet y'all too, fam.
Your brother hit me up and he was like, I had a bracelet for you. And he said, I never saw you again. I was like, dang. And then he said, when you come to the Bahamas again, let me know. I'm gonna bring you some cake. And I'm like, well, lucky for you, I'm gonna be in the Bahamas really soon.
Yep.
But y'all, I love y'all, man. Y'all are such a vibe.
Claude said, I can't wait. Jamaica. Likewise, bro. Likewise.
Jamaica.
I don't even know if we're ready.
I'm not ready. I'm ready, but I'm not ready.
And George, we are not sold out.
Yeah, I just told her we're not. Yeah. I shut down so I can breathe.
So Jackie said, I'm headed to my second trip to Jamaica in 3 weeks. I get it. Yes, indeed. Just the fact you saying you're going to your second trip, I know you had a time of your life on the first one.
Yes, indeed. Jamaica, when you land in Jamaica, it's just a feeling. Like it's a feeling that come over you when you land.
Yeah.
I'm not Jamaican, but I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, you're right, Marcus. Them swim ups do hit different.
They do hit different.
Yeah, we had our first one in Unico back in 2022.
Has it been that long?
Was it 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022.
Yes, we went at the end of 20. So that's why it doesn't seem that long, the end of 22.
Yeah. Cadillac, the Jamaica trip is May of 2026.
May 22nd through May the 26th.
Yeah, through Memorial Day weekend.
So for you all that want to conserve your PTO, it's an extended weekend of Memorial Day. So if you get that Monday off, man, you really are not using a lot of PTO. But most people are extending their time. I'm extending my time as well. So I'm going to be there before y'all come, and I'm going to be there after y'all leave.
Let's see.
So we might hit up hedonism before we go. See what that's hitting on.
Said Andy said, I'm going on a Horizon in January for our honeymoon. First time cruisers, thank you for your tips and
Aw.
tricks. Love y'all.
Appreciate that. That's why we do it. We don't want nobody wasting their time and money doing it wrong, because if you do it wrong, it's a buzzkill. It's a money kill too.
Right.
Hey Nicole, email me codefundtravel@gmail.com and I'll see what I can do. I do have a class getting ready to come up, so
Yep.
jump in.
Jump in. So Candy said, love Aruba.
Yeah, Q, when is your birthday? Are you a Leo? Say, which did we prefer, Horizon or Celebration?
What's up, Zaire?
Celebration.
Oh, Celebration still.
Celebration is still my favorite.
Yeah, so gonna be Celebration and then Horizon.
Yeah, but I definitely see why people love the Horizon. Have you been on Horizon, Zaire? Because I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite? Yeah, but either one of them, I would not feel. If I have to go on the Horizon, I won't feel cheated. But I prefer the Celebration. Celebration's vibe and the people is, and I can't always say people because people change. Those people ain't on there no more.
Right.
But I've consistently gotten good vibes from Celebration. Horizon, it was just like, and it could be the 8-day, like we said.
Yeah, it could be the 8.
It was like people were just in their own pockets. And but of course, we probably had a little better than most because we were recognized quite a bit. So those people were talking to us and mingling, but people that didn't know us, we were invisible.
Yeah.
Like no speaking, no pleasantries. Even if you're sitting somewhere in the casino, and you know, when you're at the casino, that's when everybody talks.
No.
Or
at the bar.
Nope, bars, nothing.
Yeah,
you would even try to converse. Nothing.
What's up, Cinderella? Said, hey, y'all. I've never watched anyone live, but I like y'all. So I've been watching for a few months. I'm going on my first cruise next month, Carnival Paradise, starting small. That ain't starting small.
You going on a cruise. Most people probably in your hometown ain't did that.
I was telling the fam, I said, I can remember when we could barely afford a $1,200 cruise. Like it took a lot just to do that. And like, if we the only one, like anybody been there that you been like your first when you first started in this travel game, and you could barely. Now you taking 2, 3, 4 trips. Because
Horizon was damn near $5,000.
Because the Lord them came through and to put a little bit more money in your pocket. And so now you can, get out here and see his world just a little bit more. So I hope I'm not the only one. But I remember that.
I will never forget the
matter of fact, I remember when we talked about this before, so those y'all knew, we had to do the timeshares where you paid like $50 or the $100 for the voucher. And then you did the 90-minute tour that actually was all half a day. And then when you told the person no because you wanted to get your free $100 gift card or a free voucher to the goddamn to get some food.
I'm laughing at Addie and Terry because I was wondering, did anybody catch what the heck I said out of my mouth about going to hedonism? Listen, like we're not in the lifestyle. I don't want to say we're in the lifestyle, but I am a people watcher. And I like to be in atmospheres where things are different. And I want to go to Temptation. And I had an opportunity to tour Temptation and I didn't take it. Remember we were at Unico. Yeah. We could do it as travel agents. We can literally call a resort and say we need to do what they call a inspection. So I could do an inspection, but we were having so much fun where we were. I didn't do it. I had no time. Yeah. But I want to go to Temptation. I want to see what that's about. I want to see people in the wild, and I want to go to hedonism. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm married. Like we monogamous.
I just want to see.
I just want to watch.
So Zaire said, "Now I haven't been on the Horizon, but considering it after hearing y'all."
You should do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
You should do it. I think y'all would enjoy it.
Yeah, because especially it's so simple.
Do it in May. Don't do it in the summer months.
So yeah, shouts out to Rob because Rob said it right. My Baba Rob, he was like, the only thing that's missing on the on Horizon was Shaq's Big Chicken. Yes. As a matter of fact, when I went in the back, I thought I was gonna walk around the corner and see it.
Because it does have a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things similar.
It does. I like the layout too. The layout is good, except for when you get to the back to the dining room. They all have that up down around the corner because you can't do the walkthrough. But other than that, and
wait, man, you done got Jeremiah said, "Damn, I need to do my research on hedonism and temptation." You done opened up a can of worms. Now they're gonna want a group trip to temptation.
Oh hell no, hell no, no.
Ooh, yeah, that's a whole
nother level.
That's a whole nother jump. You jumping out there on the deep end, then.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Look, them is trips that we would do just us. You can't record anyway, so you would never be able to see anything.
Nah,
but
you gonna see a lot. I mean, this ain't gonna be on no camera.
You will see. You will have an ocular.
You gonna have to record it with your eyes and replay it in your sleep.
It's some things you probably don't want to replay.
Yeah. How did we get here?
Because I just slipped that in there to see if everybody would catch what I said.
We went from testifying about being able to be able to travel now to talking about temptation. That's a
it's out there.
I mean, the Lord's Prayer said, "Lead us not."
There are a few videos.
Hey, we ain't going to temptation. The Lord's Prayer said, "Lead us not into temptation."
But he didn't say you can't go on the boobs cruise. He didn't say that.
And now you got them putting the pineapples in there.
No, we're just open-minded. Like we just like to watch people.
Let us pray.
I mean, not watch people do it. I want to make this clear.
We
just like to be in different atmospheres.
We are sliding into hell really fast right now. Like we was in heaven. Now it's like we done made the turn
to hedonism.
Like, how did we get here?
Yeah. Like, because lifestyle people are fun.
Yeah.
They don't give a good goddamn about nothing. And they fun to be around. So I want to go at a resort like where everybody is like, don't give a goddamn. Like they're just having fun and having a good time. Like I don't want to watch nobody. Like
Michelle said, I want to see too, Lynette.
But I will if I'm invited.
Ashley said, what is happening? I'm trying to figure out what's happening too, sis. I'm like, what is going on here?
Well, there was something that happened on a Virgin cruise that damn near they tried to induct me into the...
Marissa said, my husband and I are in that lifestyle.
Okay.
And I want to go.
Hold on. I'm trying to see the thumbnail. Wait a minute.
What is it? Look what you done.
I've opened up what I do on group trips. The introverts turn into extroverts. I was able to get people to start talking about this. Now we know who we're dealing with.
Now you don't.
Now we know who we dealing with.
Pandora is out the box.
Hey, freaks come out at night.
Pandora is out the box.
Freaks come out at night. Well, we're booking an extended trip to hedonism. No, y'all can't go. Y'all can't go when we go. No, that's the rule. You can't go.
So you gotta go on your own.
You gotta take another trip and go, but you can't go when we there.
Because you can't unsee it.
Because you can't unsee it. And I don't want to see you.
Yeah.
I want to keep it at cousins. I mean, I ain't gonna be bucketed naked either.
What's up? I'm gonna read this message right here. What's up? Kicking it with Kim. You speaking from the Lord because I'm trying to make my way back into heaven.
Shoot.
So you inspired me to become a TA, and I love your channel, and you have taught me a lot. Praise the Lord. I praise God for you because all the rest of them, Lynette and all them, is just going to hell real fast.
It's the fact that my phone is going off in real life.
And I'm trying.
People are texting me.
And I'm trying to get us back to heaven like God.
Oh, shit. I ain't saying nothing else.
Huh.
Yeah.
Jacita said, no more wine before lives.
But you didn't say during. You didn't say during. You have to be really specific about your prayers. No kissing cousins. Heck no. Like, but y'all do understand what like temptation resort and like hedonism is. Like, it's people that's in the lifestyle, but it's also people that are like, they just want to be at the resort. Like, you don't have to do anything or participate or like any of it.
Watch.
Like, it's a regular resort for most people, except for the times that they do those things, or when they do those things at like those distinct areas like the pool and boobs cruise and stuff like that. So otherwise it's just a normal vacation. So but I like to see people. Like I just like to be in different atmospheres.
Yeah, that's right, Michelle. I'm gonna pray over this. Yeah, I got oil right here. Yeah, I got oil right here.
Why you praying?
I got oil right here.
First of all,
Lord, yes.
First of all, we not gonna act like this ain't conversations we have up in this house. You married to me.
Ain't on my shot.
You married to me.
Still bought a Honda. Woo. Yeah.
So he acting like he acting like the church folk that don't do nothing, but he married to me.
Yeah, Brad, that holy beard on, yes.
Yeah.
And bless his beards and bless his wives to get them back into heaven.
I'm there. I take you there too.
Rissa says put that oil on.
All right, I'm about to let y'all go.
Oh, Lord.
I'm about to let y'all go.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we need the extra virgin olive oil in the Cracker Barrel syrup bottle.
Yeah, who know about that? Like, yeah.
You ain't churchy if you don't know about the anointed oil in the Cracker Barrel syrup bottle.
You make sure you put that syrup on your pancakes, bring it home, wash it out, and fill it with your oil.
Mm-hmm. But it's got to be the right oil.
Yes, Kanisha, let's pray. We
Too late.
Yeah.
Say, all right, this house is clean.
What's going on, Daddy V? What's up, family?
Yeah, but I'm gonna slide on over to heat now. I'm gonna see what they doing over there.
Sure, say any oil would do. But when you're done, take your handcuffs out and put it in your pocket.
Listen, and when you're on a cruise, you can't take your handcuffs. I told y'all what the trick was. You go to Walmart and go get those pantyhose that's in the egg. They 99 cents. They work just like handcuffs. And bring you a razor blade for your eyebrows from the beauty supply store, 99 cents, and that's how you get free. Somebody told me about it. I'm just saying.
You acting like me tonight, man.
I act like you on cruises. But I love you. All right.
So
on that note.
All right, so we're gonna leave y'all. we gonna leave you with this, and this is gonna be the cliffhanger so you can come back next week. On ground zero of our cruise.
What? Oh, you're gonna tell it.
It ain't gonna happen tonight.
Oh.
On ground zero of our trip, just know your boy got lost this time. And if you want to hear the story, you got to come back to the live next week on next Thursday.
That's really jacked up.
7 o'clock.
Like
7 o'clock.
Somebody said, no wonder we've been married for so long. I don't took you to the upper room a minute time.
I had to. Cause I need to make it that good getting up morning. Which one?
I don't know what you're about to say.
No, I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to get us back into heaven.
I don't think
in that good getting up morning. When this life is over,
Stanley, please shut the live down.
I want to fly away. and you messing up that fly away moment for me right now.
Well, we equally yoked, so if I go to hell, you going with me?
No, I got my own wings. All of us get our own set of wings.
They said a sanctified wife makes a sanctified husband, which means the opposite of that, a hellion wife makes a hellion husband.
All right, y'all. Like I said, if you want to hear about...
He just said we're going to get him fired.
If you want to hear about me getting lost on ground zero, come back next week, and we're going to leave with that story. Straight from the VA.
Turn it. All right.
Two up.